All right. Hello. I'm going to do something that's going to be really cringe for me. But a year ago, on September 25th, 2024, I decided to react to this band called Phish that I had never heard before. I had heard of them, mainly jokes about them. That, like, oh, their songs are so long, none of their songs are listenable, whatever, right? But I'd never actually listened to them. And I knew Phish heads were kind of a culty thing because I'd met people who knew Phish heads or were Phish heads or whatever. So the very first video I ever listened to was Mull, which is a Mike song. Mull isn't, I've never even heard Mull live in all my 12 shows I've been to. But essentially, since recording this video a year ago, I've been on a journey. I've been to 12 Phish shows. I've gotten into other jam bands. I've learned about the Grateful Dead. I've been to a ton of shows. I've started a whole YouTube channel just of reaction videos. I've built up an online community, Discord, TikTok, 7,400, Instagram, 4,000, YouTube channel, 8,000 subscribers. So I've just been growing like crazy. But I thought the best way will be reacting to my own reaction, which is going to be super cringe. Because I'm embarrassed of myself, okay? Like, the hardest thing is watching yourself, listening to yourself talk, and hearing what you've said before and being like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that. What was I thinking? And maybe some of the things I said I still agree with. So let's just hear.
Hello and welcome to Millennial Opera Singer, trained classical musician, musical theater nerd, reacts
Why does
to
that matter?
Phish.
Okay.
So when I decided.
By the way, that microphone wasn't even plugged in because I ended up using the phone camera, and so me talking into the microphone like literally didn't even do anything because at the time I didn't even know how to set up my computer for recording properly, and so me holding the microphone is like so comical. And why am I like hi, hello, whatever, like getting in the camera? I didn't really understand the style yet, but whatever. I was enthusiastic, okay?
What I was gonna do is I'm going to just press on their channel, and then I'm just gonna click on videos, and then I'm just going to like shuffle scroll like this, and then I'm gonna count a few seconds, stop, and then blindly choose a video. Because I got a lot of requests, but
it sounded like a good theory, right?
Don't listen to live, listen to studio, listen to covers. We're just gonna go rogue here, okay?
So yes, I could have listened to the recommendations, but instead I just...
Okay, I don't even want to hear that thing that's featured because I don't even want to know. Okay, I, again, never seen this thing before. I'm just gonna like put my mouse in a position. I'm just gonna scroll down a few times, and whatever I land on, we're playing. All right, here we go. 2 years ago, Mull, 4K, HDR. I've never watched a live Phish thing before. This is it. Okay,
I think my screen was a little delayed from what I showed.
But here we go.
Oh God, what did I say?
Okay, psychedelic introduction, cool. Shapes, okay, Indiana, got it. Post-COVID. That's like Star Wars when they're destroying the Death Star.
It does look like the Death Star.
All right, got a shiny top, got a bass guitar. Okay, bleached hair, cool. All right, got his little pedal, guitarist pedals.
It's a pretty good groove, honestly.
Okay, the vocals, he's a little flat. Okay, I think I made out the melody that he intended.
Okay, I just want to point out that at the time, what I recognize now is I'm listening more to what the bass is doing, and I recognize how like, oh, this is such a Mike song because he cares a lot about what his bass line is in his music, like Mike's song and all his Mike's groove and, you know, all of the Mike bass drop type funky stuff that he like really likes to do and feature his bass playing. And his bass is so essential to the Phish sound in general. But now I hear that in this song, which I did not pick up the first time because I was just like, what is this band? Like, what's going on? I still agree with everything I was saying about the singing because, Mike is not the best singer. But I'm literally just like, what is going on? These were like the first notes of Phish I ever heard.
Ooh, harmony. Jagged little frown. The drummer just looks like a random dad from the Midwest. So they're like, hey, can you like take a break from barbecuing today to play? And then the keyboardist is kind of like the nerdy mad scientist.
I mean, it's tracks.
He's gonna look like Doc Brown. What is he wearing?
Okay, that was the first time I saw Fishman's
Okay,
Mumu.
lights all out. Spots back on. Interlude. I mean, it's really hard to sing and play at the same time, so I get it. A taco, okay. Okay, repetitive melody happening again. Na 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 na. Okay, so he's... Why does he close his eyes the whole time?
I mean, it's a fair question.
It's harder to connect to an audience that way. I really like the keyboard setup. That's like a lot of keyboards. Like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that's pretty cool. It's like more than Tori Amos has. Okay, I just stopped for a second just because it's like really long. Why is this 12 minutes long?
I didn't understand.
So far,
look, guys, I was getting into the groove now, and then I was like, back then, I didn't understand. I wasn't surrendering to the flow. Now I'm kind of like, oh, you know what? I would love to hear Mull because it's not on my list. It's not in my stats. I feel like Mull could be one of those rare songs you like never get, right? What did I say? Let me react to my own cringiness.
Look, they seem fine.
They seem fine.
They seem like a band who they liked playing music. They were nerdy in high school, so they couldn't get any girls, and so they're like,
That's
let's
true.
learn to get really good at music. They formed a little band. They didn't really have like none of them have like that star lead man kind of bravado.
I mean, that is true, except I would say Trey is a musical genius. But yes, they don't present when they're young as like superstar bravado guys. I agree with what I'm saying, actually.
It's just like kind of nerds who kind of accidentally ended up with a following, and it almost seems like the lead singer guy, like doesn't even like it. Like he's literally like closing his eyes and like, please God, get me through the phrase, like I'm like, okay, but like I don't know, it's a little bit uncomfortable to watch as a singer because part of putting the audience at ease is that the performers are at ease.
I still
so at least
agree
the
with
keyboardist and the drummer looks chill, and I think the lead singer is playing the bass that has 5 strings. So let's continue. The lights seem fine, nothing like psychedelic. Not like a random. Yeah, like his eyes look closed. Did he just say effing on air? Can I turn on closed captioning? Oh, here we go. What, again, like, yeah, orange donut.
It's so Mikey. Like, it's such a Mikey vibe. Like, by the way, I do think it's hard, especially with all the bass rhythms that are extremely like, ding, 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 ding. It's really hard to sing over that because the bass is it's rhythmic in its own way, but it's not necessarily an easy rhythm. So the bass is keeping its own rhythm separate from the drums. And you don't have Trey leading here like he usually does in a lot of songs. This is very bass forward, not lead guitar forward.
donuts on like it looks like a muumuu that a housewife in the 1960s would wear. Okay, the keyboardist is literally just like nerdy dad. I love it. Patterned shirt.
He still dresses like that. I was totally right, by the way, guys, on that.
So far, I've only seen him use 2 of the 8 keyboards.
I do like his setup. I do love his keyboard rig.
Okay, this is probably going to be a really long solo. I'm just feeling it, given that it's 12 minutes long and we've heard a bunch of verses.
All right.
Very repetitive verses so far.
The Mull Jam.
Okay, so this must be those jazz improvisational sections y'all talked about. Okay, guitar solo. He's just like deadpan expression.
I didn't know that Trey was a genius yet.
Kind of awkward to watch, no?
It's not awkward. I don't feel bad anymore, just so you know.
Oh wow, look at the
I
audience.
Like it.
It's like enormous. Just like everybody's just grooving. Okay, cool. There's his Yamaha. All right, there I see a little more of the audience. I see a lot of men, a lot of white men wearing hats, a lot of bros. It's like Bros Fit City, it looks like. Lights changed a little bit. We got a little more red, a little more yellow. Okay, a little light animation. Oh my god, is this guitar solo ever going to be over?
No, I like it.
Can I skip? I don't think I can even skip. Like, I don't think I'm allowed to skip on React. Alright, bassist grooving along in the shiny shirt.
Mike does have eccentric fashion.
I'm sorry, but I'm bored. Like, I think it's because I have ADHD, but this is a lot to Faye. Like, okay, it's nice. Like, I get it. He's playing guitar solo. It's lovely. He's in the groove. Like, look, I get it. It has its appeal. But when will it end? I had a little keyboard there. Okay. Just basic drums kit going on. Bassist bleached hair guy just still like, oh, okay, they're making eye contact. Like maybe it's like, hey, maybe we should like move this along here. No keyboard solo.
The Mull Jam. I like it.
All right, sure. Okay, purple lights, that's good. Oh, the lights are going up. Oh, now the lights are going down. Oh, now they're making shapes.
CK5's doing pretty good here.
Okay. I guess you've just had to have been there, you know? And all those guys are just standing there in the pit, just like.
And I want to be there.
Oh my god. There's still like 4 minutes left. I guess it's just a vibe.
It is
like,
a vibe.
Phish is just a vibe.
Phish
and
is
it's
a vibe.
its own thing.
I agree with that.
That's what I think. And the vibe is just kind of chill.
Yeah.
Like just lay back and let it happen kind of thing.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, whoa, the fans are getting a little wild out there. Oh, there's some girl there. She's like,
That's me now.
oh, random spotlights on the audience. That's
I like this.
interesting.
I
wonder
love
if
the
that's
spots.
on purpose from the light show or just a reflection from the light projections.
I like when the lights do that and
Oh,
then they
we've
move.
gone to kind of a white-blue look. Do the lights, are they pre-coordinated to go with specific timings, or does the band just improvise and it wasn't practiced, and then do the light people just kind of make it up as they go to follow? So that's what I'd want to know. Because, oh my god, if I wasn't doing a reacts video, I would have just like skipped through this like a long time ago. This is very painful for me. Not that it's bad, it's not bad, but for me it's just really, really drawn out. And I don't like drawn out things because I'm ADD brain. It's like I want instant and then like the next thing and the next thing. This is like get everybody in the audience high. That's what I want to know. It's like literally everybody on drugs. Because you can't sing along to anything. You don't know what they're gonna do because they're just improvising. It's really long. Is that the point? I don't know. I don't know if I could do this. I think even the drummer's getting tired. He's like, guys, when are we gonna stop? I'm not 25 anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore. Please, for the love of God. Can the guitarist finish what he's doing? Oh, they have those little, those electric, those were very big in like the early 90s where you like touch that ball and like the electricity follows your finger around.
What am I talking about?
Oh, music's getting quieter.
They're so coming out of the jam, but it's a pretty sweet jam.
Please, can I fast forward? Please. His shoes are very white, so that's cool. I like white shoes. Bassist, singer, grooving along. Oh, we got a close-up of the fingers now. Even the videographer is a little bored. He's like, when is this gonna end? Like, oh, let's just do a zoom in on the guitarist. Wait. Oh, please, for the love of God. It's winding down. I like little... It's kind of nice. They're kind of in a little canon there. The piano with the guitarist, drummers. Can we get the little zone out? Oh, thank God, it's over. Oh my God, that is a long 12 minutes.
What I'd say now is that I get what the jams are, so they don't bore me anymore. In fact, I find them interesting because I'm like, oh, what's going to happen next? Like, it's the little changes. It's like hearing the little cells in them. That was actually a pretty sweet Mull jam. So yeah, Mull is just a jam vehicle. That's what I've learned. A lot of Phish songs are just jam vehicles. They have some great songs that I love. I like more of the composed stuff, you know. But honestly, Mull is fine as a jam vehicle, and it's very Mike-esque, you know, very bass forward. The melody driven by the bass more so than guitar. I don't think I was that bad. I just think I didn't understand anything at that point because I hadn't heard any of their... This wasn't like a good song, right? I think if I had first heard... Even like Chalk Just Torture. Like if I had heard Chalk Just Torture, I would have been like, oh, that's a cool band. Like whatever. That's a cool song. Interesting. Jasmine, the Family Berserker. I think I would have been like, all right. Like I think I would have been like more like dancey and stuff because it's like such a banger, right? So the fact that that was the first thing I heard, I was like, what's going on? And I didn't know that Mike wasn't even their singer. I wasn't even listening to like the bass and the intricacies of how complicated like Fishman and the drumming that he does and how good he is. And I didn't understand that like Trey wasn't even really soloing in that jam. It was more like the four of them jamming together, right? So those are the things I've learned in my year of Phish. I also was just like getting into the groove on this reaction. What do I say in the last 5 seconds? I just stop it.
Hello, welcome.
All right, then my next video was You Enjoy Myself.
Hello.
So yeah, I have my playlist of my original videos actually. So that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, I guess my reaction is to my own reaction is, yeah, I was a little cringe, but considering I'd never heard anything and that's the song I chose, I don't think I was so far off. I think I was like, what the F is Fishman wearing? Because I didn't know he wore a muumuu. And I didn't know that anything about Trey. I didn't know about Gamehenge yet. I didn't know about him being like such a cool composer. I think the song that really changed it for me was, so I guess next I did You Enjoy Myself. And then I listened to Fluffhead. And I liked that. I mean, Fluffhead's really out there. Fluffhead, I love it now, but I think it was a lot to digest at the time because I was like, what is this? Why is it so crazy? You know, Fluffhead is really out there. But I love Fluffhead now because I know how it goes. Like I know the whole thing. I like know it by memory. Like I know all the chord changes and stuff like that. Then I did Divided Sky, which I was just like, wow. And the pause that I didn't know was like written in, and now I understand the pause. Carini, I was like, that was the first. Notice how everything. Okay, after Mull, it went into very like Phish standard kind of complicated composed pieces, right? Yem, Fluffhead, Divided Sky. Then I go to Carini, which is like such a different vibe, and I was like, what is this? It's like the metal Phish, you know. Halfway to the Moon, I don't even remember that song in the reaction. I really liked Simple Cannibal Meat Stick. Then I loved Punch You in the Eye. Taste, still one of my favorite songs. Reba, love it. Chalk Dust, so good. Harry Hood was so good. Bouncing Around the Room, eh. And then I actually went to the concert after that. And then I continued post concert doing Ghost, Foam, Stash, Golgi Apparatus, Down with Disease, Light, MoMA Dance, David Bowie, The Lizards. Wow, I've listened to a lot of things. But then I started going to concerts myself. And I think that really is what changed my perspective, was going to the shows, sing it for myself, and then just like understanding how to just one, dance to the music, kind of just be in the music and just surrender to the flow. And but yeah, I'd still say my most favorite Phish songs are things that are really composed. So now that I've gotten Foam, which I was chasing, and I've gotten Rift, and I've gotten, you know, Divided Sky, Fluffhead, Yam, da da da. The next thing I'm chasing now is, well, I just got Esther as well. So I just got Esther. I would like to hear the rest of Gamehenge. Like I need to hear Tila. I need to hear Colonel Foreman's Ascent. And then I've heard Iculus is really rare, but I'm going to put it on my list. So I would love to hear all the pieces of Gamehenge over time. I don't think they're ever going to do the full Gamehenge like they did at Madison Square Garden New Year's 2023. So I'm short out of luck, but those are the kind of things that are on my list for the future. So anyway, that was Erica Reacts to Erica Reacts. So that was an interesting thing. I thought it'd be a good 1 year anniversary of listening to Phish, and oh, how far I've come. 12 shows, San Francisco, Austin, Chicago, Forest Hills, and Hampton, the mothership. I have reaction videos to all of the concerts as well. Love all the friends I've made on the way. Love the people I've met through online and the in-person community. I did not win the Madison Square Garden 4-day lottery, so we'll see what happens when tickets go on sale on Friday. But I just wanted to release this as Erica reacts to Phish, reacts to Phish, to Erica reacts to Erica. I don't even know. It's like so many layers of Erica reacts that I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, I could see how people were a little annoyed by me, but I'm pretty chill now, right? Like I've really calmed down. I was like, I'm a millennial opera singer. It's like now I'm just like, hi. I don't like give my an explanation. I'm just like, hi, I'm me, you know? So I think that's cool. I've kind of become more comfortable with myself and being myself and just being true to myself and expressing myself and not trying to be like a certain type. I'm not trying to just like be a hippie or be a lot girl. I've just stayed who I am, and I think that there's room for everybody in Phish. Like you don't have to be one way. You don't have to just be a lot person, a hippie person, a love and light person. I think you can be like corporate. You can be anybody. Okay. So like, I think that's the beauty of Phish, and the Phish chick community is great. And I love my TikTok people. I love my Instagram people. I love my YouTube people. I love you all. So I thought it's fun to like make fun of yourself. So I wasn't so off. I just didn't know how brilliant Trey was yet. I didn't know that Mike shines more when he's doing harmony vocals or when he's like just ripping it on the bass. Fishman is actually so talented, and I had no idea. I mean, I knew he was good, but I like, I just watch him sometimes drum, and I'm like, how does he come up with that, And then Paige is just like off the charts. I wish I could take a piano lesson from Paige. And I always try to learn his solos by ear, and I'm like, I can't figure it out. It's like so hard. So that's just what it is. But love them all. Love this band. Love what this journey has taken on me in just 1 year. So here I am. Thanks for watching. Bye.